what is going on? So in this video I have a little something that I'm planning to do and not drop on the ground like I just did. I have something that I am planning to do with the Mustang. Of course, I have a massive list of saved, bookmarked websites of parts, and all of them are aesthetic parts. I mean, everything is for looks. Because there is a very specific look I want to eventually go with on this car, and I want to get that factory plus look, but not make it look ridiculous. I mean, it's their cars, it's their preference, but some people, in my opinion, go way overboard with add-ons and stuff for looks. But anyway, in today's video, I wanted to install something to help with the look around the wheels. Now, as you can see, it's not so bad over here. Little nicks here, some there. Let's go to the other side. I think it's far worse. Oh yeah, over here it's got a lot more chips and stuff around the wheel wells. And I just wanted to have that look like fender flares or something, because I'm not a big fan of how Ford did this. It comes down and just straight. I wish it kind of had a little bit more dimension, stuck out a little bit more, just something here. I wanted to find a solution to make this look better. So since I originally intended to make this video and bought the things I want to do for this, I had already found a better solution that's gonna look a whole lot better than what I'm going to try to do. It's gonna be, I mean, a lot more expensive, but it's definitely the better way to go, with a mix of factory and aftermarket parts. I will cover that when that time comes, but for now, we're just going with this. So I got this off eBay, and it's labeled as sound damping ceiling strip. So I'm not exactly sure where all you can put this. I guess you can put it all over the place, really, wherever it can work. But when I bought this was advertised to go around the wheel arch to protect, more or less to protect the paint around here. Not really as for looks. As you can see, it's rubber stripping and has a little lip to it right there. So essentially, it goes all the way around like that, right? So I'm not really sure how that's gonna look. I don't even know if it's gonna look great, but I'm gonna at least do one wheel arch today and see how it looks. See if it's even worth continuing to do, but we're going to go ahead and do that now, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first things first is obviously I gotta clean the area that I'm gonna be applying this to, which is gonna be all around here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe some of this dirt off. All right, looks pretty good. Car needs a bath. I drive it a lot. I clean it a lot. It always ends up dirty somehow. All right, so I don't know really the best way of going about putting this on. I guess the best thing to do is just start in one spot and just work my way around until I get to another spot. So, and then I'll cut it and that'll be it. So let's go ahead and start applying it, I guess. Now, really the biggest benefit to something like this isn't really for looks, but it's for paint protection. Obviously this product has benefits of both depending on what you want. I don't know if I'm gonna get the results that I want or the look that I want with this, but we're gonna find out here in a short minute. I'll tell you what, it's actually sticking a whole lot better than I thought it would. Just pressing it down, making sure everything is in place. I mean, it's like pretty straightforward. All right, let me go get something to trim. Well, got it on, so stand back and let's take a look and see what it looks like. I actually don't hate it. I think it looks a little bit better than I was expecting it to look, honestly. I think what I need to do is clean the material and add some product on the rubber to help kind of darken it up and make it look a little bit nicer. So let me do that real quick. I mean, that definitely looks better. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on this. I think I only have enough to do the other side. I forget how many feet of this. I think it's like 15 feet of this stuff, or 10 feet, maybe it's 10 feet, but it's $15 a roll. This is definitely enough to do the other side, but I would need a whole nother roll to do the rear if I continue this. I mean, it actually you know, I don't know. I guess maybe because the car is dirty. I mean, it definitely adds a little bit of dimension this way, just a little bit. Maybe that's because the car is dirty, so it does kind of stand out a lot on its own. If everything was cleaned up and all the trim was redone, I mean, because here's the side without it. Okay, and then back to this side. I mean, it does add a little bit of something. Now, of course, it does kind of look cheap and cheesy because it is, and unfortunately that's all my broke ass could afford until I can get the right parts that will look a whole lot better. You know, I'm actually kind of digging it, and like I said, the big benefit to this, because the paint's already gotten chewed up, and I even think back here that not so much here. Yeah, okay, it's really chewed up right here. So I mean, like, that's the biggest thing about this, is it's going to protect the paint here, which is obviously taking a hell of a beating, because you have a lot of dirt roads around here that I drive on, and all the little rocks and pits of sand and stuff in the road, it all gets slung up into these areas and hurts the paint. So I think I will continue. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other side on. Will you shut up? I'm gonna go put the other side on, and yeah, we'll see how that looks. All right, got the other side on, and yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. Definitely need to get the rear now. I already placed my order for another package of it, so another roll of this stuff. I mean, it's not as bad as I actually thought. I thought I would actually hate it. Like, my original intentions of this video was like, I made a mistake. As I put it on, I was just gonna take it off, but I actually don't mind it. And like I said, at least until I get the better pieces that will look so much better and actually give a little bit more physical width to the car, these will be fine, because these will actually protect the paint, like I said, that's already getting beat up around the wheels here. So, you know, hey, whatever works. I'll rock those until I get the other pieces, which is gonna be a little while anyway, because just for the front pieces, it's gonna be like $300, because they're factory Ford Mach 1 pieces. So, but they will fit on this car, because this car has a lot of performance pack parts, so it will fit on the same place around the front wheels. Unfortunately, Ford doesn't make anything for the rear, but the aftermarket has that covered. So together, I'm looking at about $500–600 just to have something, you know, it looks nice and not cheap, but it doesn't look bad. And like I said, it's offering protection. So that's pretty much where this is going to be right now. Just a little project. I mean, just a little project here on the channel, as I'm clawing my way, trying to do my best I can to get stuff done to these cars, at least this one, because it's the only one I have for the moment. But it's gonna wrap it up here for this video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with everyone you know. If you want to see more content like this and you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Keep a lookout for next true car enthusiast video.